What's going on, everybody? It's my Paul, but thank you all so much for checking out another video. And the number one question I get asked, why are my lobbies so sweaty? Let's get some footage and let's get into it. So, sweaty lobbies are very commonplaces with the skill-based matchmaking being so strict in this game. Now, the best ways to go about counteracting the strict skill-based matchmaking, there's a number of ways of doing it, really. First one being, make a fresh account, reverse boost it, run your stats into the ground. If you don't fancy that idea, which to be honest, I don't blame you, God forbid you shouldn't have to make a new account to play Call of Duty every year. Then, the next way of doing it, and probably the most straightforward one, is joining somebody who is far worse at the game than you. Speaking of far worse, that aim there! I was having a warm-up, it was first game on, man. I was playing like absolute... Oh, man, I was an absolute mess start of this game, and then did pick it up a little bit. Not a great lot, but a little bit. And, yeah, if you join somebody who's far worse than you, generally, if you do it as a 2, your skill... their skill, and it will start to, it's going to give them like a really bad time, but it's going to give you a far better time. So with great power comes great responsibility. Use that as you will. Or alternatively, one that is it is effective, but it takes longer to do. The next one is have about 5 or 6 bad games on the spin and get your ass kicked, and then enjoy it for a couple of games, and then get put back in the sweatier lobbies, rinse and repeat. So if you've ever got any camo challenges and stuff you want to do, then generally that's the best way of doing it. You know, if you want to get yourself some easier lobbies, just do some camo challenges with guns you wouldn't usually use, get your ass kicked a little bit, get a couple of challenges rattled off, and then have yourself a good time. That's generally the best way of going about it. But, you know, why are your lobbies in particular so sweaty? And the reason with that is how the matchmaking works. If you ever played Mortal Kombat, have you ever played Mortal Kombat? Of course you have. At some point in your life, you have played Mortal Kombat. And you may have been Sub-Zero, or Scorpion, or whoever, it doesn't matter. You're Sub-Zero. Let's use that as an example, yeah? You're Sub-Zero. Okay, cool. The matchmaking wants to put you up against another Sub-Zero. That would be what's classed as a mirror match. Anybody who's played more recent Mortal Kombat knows that comes with different variations, different moves, and whatever. But in the grand scheme of things, it's still Sub-Zero versus Sub-Zero. And they want that match to be as even as possible, and they want to spread that across the whole game. So what does that mean for you? Why are your lobbies so sweaty? And you are not going to like the answer. It's because you're sweaty too. Bear, I'm not sweaty, how dare you? Like, hold your fucking horses. Pull them back. That is the reality of the situation. Alright, if you... look, I'm not slagging people off for being sweaty. God forbid you play a game that you want to win. Alright? So, you know, it's fine. But Bear, I'm not sweaty. I've got a point something kill death. Yeah, that may be true, but therefore, where you define sweaty and other people define sweaty are two completely different things. So this is a broad spectrum of sweatiness. And the only way to counterbalance this is to lose some games and to wreck your stats, so to speak. But I've tried wrecking my stats and it hasn't worked. Aha! This is where people didn't believe me in the first place, but I'm telling you, it's fucking true. If you have had a Call of Duty account for a long time now, hell, even not necessarily a long time, even like Black Ops 3 era Call of Duty. Call of Duty has been words are hard. Call of Duty has been tracking your stats for years. For years. I would dare say from Modern Warfare 3. That's how long I've had my account now, since Black Ops 2 I had my account because the other one got banned. I've told that story, and yeah, so, yeah, this account I've had since Black Ops 2, so it's going to be coming on to, I dare say I probably had that, and I probably made it like 2013 time. So yeah, 10 years I've had this account, this one specific gamer tag. And it has been tracking me through my sweatiest days of Black Ops 2, my sweatiest days of Call of Duty Ghost, you know, when I played Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, all the rest of them that have come out since. And even in Call of Duty World War 2, where that was my jam, alright? My favourite Call of Duty will always be Call of Duty Ghost. The one that I was best at is always going to be World War 2. Actually, it's probably Black Ops 2, but that's not the point, that's not what we're here for. But I'm not sweaty though, I'm just a casual game. Yes, but we've been through this before. What you think is sweaty and what the game thinks is sweaty are two completely different things. Right? You might think you're casual Joe Blogs, and like I've said, and again, nobody believes me. Literally, you could Google search, you know, what is classed as a high kill death ratio. I would implore you to do your own research on this if you don't believe mine. Alright, if you have a 1 KD or above, you are in the top 20 to 25% of players in the world. Alright? But I don't have a XKD, I have a 0.8, I have a 0.7. Then if that's where you belong and you're going up against people of the same skill, then that would therefore be considered sweaty to you. Alright? It's not a one lobby fits all system. Alright? So that is why, if you want to make your lobbies less sweaty, go with someone who is a lot worse at the game than you. Alternatively, get another Xbox or PlayStation or however you could do. Just get another account. Alright? And then just bash the stats in and see what that's like. Okay, because the noobs are out there. I've proven it. I have proven time and time again that there are so many scrubs who play Call of Duty. And you know why I've got, and it's probably a placebo, but I've got a theory. I have got a theory because when I play Call of Duty at my desk, on my Xbox, the games are considerably harder than when I play at my PlayStation with just through the TV speakers. If I play through my PlayStation at my TV, games are easy. Alright, and I'm pretty sure. And it's like I have no way of proving it, so there's no way of. But do me a favor, play a couple of games with just the speakers and see how much easier it is. Because I swear it matches you with people who haven't got headphones on when you play with speakers. And I think that's with the big to do about the footsteps as well. Because you don't notice the footsteps so much when you're on the TV speakers. It's literally if somebody is right up your rectum, ready to stick one right up you. It's dead weird. It is, honestly, it's dead weird. And I think that's why I'm at a point where I still actually like the game. Because the more I've looked into this skill-based matchmaking, the more I've been able to bend it and counter it and effectively not make it do what I want, but I can bend it a lot to get it to where I want to be to make the game more palatable. I'm not saying it's easy, I'm saying it's more palatable. And I do have a bot account, which I've shown you multiple times before, but I don't use that for getting gameplay. I use that for getting, look at these plebs, oh my goodness, and just like messing around with them. And yeah, that's why Modern Warfare 2 lobbies for you are so sweaty. I hate to break it to you, it's because you're sweaty too. Bring it down a little bit, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but just bring it down a little bit, and chances are you're gonna start noticing even out.